determine if the given value is a solution to the equation. Is x equals 7 a solution of the equation 2x plus 10 equals 23? This right here is an equation because it has an equal sign, right? All right, good. You follow me? So there's two ways to do this. I'm gonna break this up in half, all right? I'm gonna do A and you guys are gonna do B, all right? So first, you can use substitution. When you use substitution, right? Let's explain this to you. So let's rewrite this equation here. 2x plus 10 equals 23. You see where this x is? You see where this x is? I'm going to plug in or substitute the value of 7 wherever x is, because here it says x equals 7, correct?
Yes.
So I'm going to put 7 wherever I see x. So this means, and before we even get there, right? 2x means 2 times x. This is multiplication, correct? So this would be 2 times 7, right? The parentheses mean multiplication as well, right? You can either write 2x, 2 times x, or 2 in parentheses x. They both mean the same thing. So this 7 goes here, plus 10 equals 23, all right? So all we have to do now, first we're going to multiply 2 times 7. What's 2 times 7? What's 2 times 7? 14, right? So 14 plus 10 equals 23. All right, so now, right, we got to see, if this is true, the left side, 14 plus 10, must equal 23, okay? So what's 14 plus 10? 24, right? 24, right? Does 24 equal 23?
Yeah.
Does 24 equal to 23? Are they both equal? No, right? So 24 does not equal 23. So this x equals 7 is not a solution. Okay? So x equals 7 is not a solution. Alright? Another way is to undo everything using inverse operations. So as we spoke last semester, right? This is one way. This is substitution, okay? This side is substitution. So I'll write that here. All right? Is that clear? The next side, I'm going to undo everything using inverse operations. So as we know, right? The opposite or inverse of addition is subtraction, and the opposite of division is multiplication, correct? So now we're going to solve for x to see what it really equals, all right? Let me open this calculator app here as well. All right, there we go. So we got, as we know, 2x plus 10 equals 23. We know that 2x is also known as 2 times x, correct? Just keep that in the back of my mind, because we're going to need it for later, all right? So, the goal is right now to keep this 2x on the left side by itself, because we need to solve for x. We can't solve for x yet because 2 is the coefficient. 2 is the multiplier of the variable x, right? So, 2 is alongside with the x. We can't touch that right now. We're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. First, to keep the 2x by itself, we have to eliminate the 10. And we can do that by using the inverse operation. So what is the inverse or opposite of addition? Correct. So we minus 10 over here, right? And now we spoke last semester where you're gonna use additive inverse. When you add the same number with different signs, it always equals 0. So this means 10 plus negative 10 will equal what? 0. So this eliminates. So balance the equation. If I subtract 10 on the left side, I have to subtract 10 on the right side as well, right? So what's 23 minus 10? 13. So 13 and my 2x is finally on the left side by itself, right? I bring that down. So 2x equals 13. As we noted before, right? 2x is also known as 2 times x. So what is the inverse or opposite of multiplication?
Division.
So I divide 2 on both sides. Now before I do, a lot of students will divide 2x. We can't divide 2x because it'll eliminate the whole thing. And we won't get to solve for x, right? So we all need to do is divide 2 on both sides. That will eliminate this 2 and give us the x by itself. Does that make sense? Is that clear?
Yes.
So now, if I divide 2 on the left side, I have to divide 2 on the right side, right? So 13 divided by 2.
That's going to be 6.5.
Correct. So, x is 6.5, but what should it equal? What? 7. So, this equation, right, x equals 7 is not a solution, right? So we did it both ways, okay?